There was talk from a long time ago about Deptford being the new up-and-coming place. We didn't see evidence of that for a long time. The main changes that we saw physically were buildings popping up. Because in the past we saw regeneration that was for everyone's benefit, and then the difference, I suppose, now is that the regeneration doesn't seem to benefit anybody except for the people that are going to be using, so brand new, expensive apartments, but they're for people with a lot of money. And this is one thing that everyone in Deptford always had in common, is that we don't have much. The story behind the whole project started off with me and a couple of my friends, all mums, and we were struggling for money. We have to feed our children and we were bored. At this particular time, we'd had some local services closed down in the area, and so we started to see a lot of vulnerable people just wandering around. And then at the same time, our local community centre, which is Armada Hall, was struggling, and they were saying that, you know, the councils are going to close us down if we're not being used.
We just decided we was going to make soup and offer free tea and coffee, stand outside, talk to people. They could have soup and tea for free, and if they wanted to make a donation, they could.
I was basically passing by, and the young lady Daniela and Lucy were standing outside, but at the time that we was walking past, we noticed that there wasn't many people in there at all. So it's what it was, they've got their cards, the little community kitchen cards, and we took a handful of them, and within 2 weeks, the influx was phenomenal. You know what I mean? It was from less than 10 people to more than 20. But what I've noticed over the years, there've been a lot of homeless people that have come to this area. So I reckon that it's more important than, say, for example, some local authorities would actually notice, because they don't realise exactly what it is that people are doing and how they're living. And if they want to talk in their meetings about, for example, how it feels like a problem to them and how do we get rid of it and stuff like that, it's not a problem that you get rid of. You help. You don't get rid of it. That sounds a little bit worrying when they say things like that. Get rid of it. Or what do you mean?
Okay, I'll make you a flower to go with the
I believe that this community kitchen is a bit more than just a soup kitchen, because we're not just providing for the typical stereotype, you know, with the homeless people that can't eat. You know, we're providing for anybody who feels disenfranchised, anybody who feels that they need a place where they can come and communicate with other people in a safe setting. The whole point is it's a community kitchen, and the word community is the main part of the logo. We get the funding to run this place through the community. We get people giving us food, you know, contributions from the high street, from small businesses, from market traders, even from some people who just walk past and want to donate some change to us. I think the food is really important. There's a lot of people who haven't got food. There really are. There are people that struggle to eat, that haven't got much money and need to eat. And then you've got the individuals who are lonely. You've got older people who sit inside their house on their own, who have no one to eat with. Then you've got people who are just disenfranchised totally. They also don't have much communication with anybody. And places like this, the food is, a very important topic, as in to feed people and help them have food. But the food, to me, is more of a way of introducing people.
We need to know that if we can get messages across about come here, enjoy some food and enjoy your time, you know, because from 5 till 8, it's not what we want to just feed you, we'd like to get to know you.
Our job's not just about representing Deptford people that have been here for a long time, but it's about bridging the gap between Deptford, old Deptford, or the old new Deptford, and what's coming, and the people that are coming.
Places like this should be a necessity. They shouldn't be an option. You know, this shouldn't be a place that could be shut down, you know, to make it an option, to be like, oh, well, we can cut this, it's fine, is something that I don't agree with. And I feel like everybody who watches this should really, in their mind, think to themselves, when you walk past a place like this, how important it is and why is it important.